Georgia, UGA, Bulldogs, Athens, Georgia, UGA, Bulldogs, Athens, Georgia. Who's that coming down the track? It's a mean machine in red and black. There's no finer in the land of drunk obnoxious Georgia fan.
What is up, We Them Dawgs podcast? And tonight is the night before game day. Now, I'm super excited that we got Tennessee up next. And man, this is going to be a game where we are really just going to see what Georgia is all about. And how pretty much we'll get to kind of see our identity. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like button so this video can go out into the algorithm to people just like you. And if you learn anything new or you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. But other than that, let's take it over to the live scene. And I had to go right here, click this down or whatnot. All right, let me get his camera. Got Dante in the house. What's up, man?
What is up?
That man got that new mic.
Got the new mic. I had it for a while, and then I was always using my phone, but I went back and watched the video. I'm like, man, I gotta sound a lot better. So before we started this show, it took me about a good 15-20 minutes to get everything set up, but we there.
Bro,
We there.
I'm gonna be real. You got the it looked like the best setup is actually behind you.
Yeah, that's my girlfriend's work from home. This is her office that I invaded.
She got the most fire setup than anything. But her setup look almost like mine, man.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see it. She got the laptop right there
Bro,
too.
what? You gotta hey, you need to pay her a couple bucks or something, let you use it sometime. Oh man. But yeah, man, we actually was gonna have 3 people on here. My boy Kevin, which go by K Rocks. But he had to take his girl to the movie and family come first for sure. So, you know, I was like, hey, we're gonna do the post game one tomorrow. But anyway, you know what? I just got a very good idea. Matter of fact, I know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna shout him out on that too. But first, let's check this out.
The test of who you are.
This is our pregame video, hype video.
This isn't just a game. It's a test of who you are, of what you're made of, the kind of standard you play to.
Standards are standards.
You don't earn respect with talk. You earn it with toughness.
Make sure they respect us more when they leave the field than they do right now.
You want to test us? Step across that line. It's time we get back to our roots. It's flying around, pads popping, relentless effort. This Saturday, we make the climb to good old Rocky Top. And the stage is set for a 4-quarter, 60-minute dogfight. Just like it's always been.
10, 12, he's running over people. We just stepped on their face with a hobnail boot.
These dogs, they've got fire in their eyes. The kind of passion and energy that can be seen and felt.
Hey, we are the environment. We create the noise.
This is about us, and it's always about us, and that ain't gonna change.
This Saturday, it's time to dig deep and hunker it down.
One more time.
Boy.
That just made me want to run through a wall. Run through a brick wall.
I swear.
God, oh my gosh. This was like, I feel like that was like one of the best hype videos, or either I'm just just like super excited. I don't know, but I love how they show Brent's jersey, the back of his jersey, and then they show when he like celebrate. Man, oh my gosh, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for tomorrow. I'm ready.
Yeah, me too,
I'm
man.
ready.
I want to check out this right quick. Um, go to his page because he got some pretty interesting stats. So shout out to Bulldog Report. He got some pretty good stats, and let's just look at it right quick. So first, let's look at PFF college stats. All right, going to look at that first. So them, they have at quarterback. This is a positional comparison. There's a 76.4 with Georgia, 86.9 for Tennessee. Running back 74.3. Running back 79.4 with Tennessee. 66.1 pass catcher with Georgia and 76.9 pass catcher with Tennessee. Honestly, I think that number is significantly low. But I guess they would they're going off of how it is now. So you do got to have some numbers. So I mean, we ain't really been throwing the ball like that. So that makes sense. The running back thing kind of threw me off, but I mean, at the same time, yeah, we really ain't ran for. I don't know, man. I don't. It's a running backs, and we had a good bit of yardage for the games that I've been seeing collectively. Offensive line 71.6, Tennessee 86.4. Okay. Defensive line 76.8, Tennessee 83.0. Defensive back 77.2, Tennessee 79.0. So I want to know if those stats also including the corners that they don't have or without, but that's pretty interesting. Uh,
I'll,
now
I'll
what?
say this really quick
Oh yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
about the especially like the defensive line and defensive backs. I guess defensive backs is kind of neck for neck, 77, 79, but the 83 to 76, I don't think there's a coach person besides a Tennessee fan that'll take Tennessee's defensive line over ours.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. That was kind of
I'll just say that about those grades.
maybe they
All
have
the
more sacks than us, possibly. I don't know. Uh, it's gonna be very telling with what Bulldog Report got to say. Let's see. I'll make sure your mic was still on.
Yeah, you can still hear me.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, there was a most updated one, and man, he's good. Like he's really good with the numbers, like really good. So let's check this out.
mhm.
Shout out to Bulldog Report, man. It's pretty cool that me and him get along now, cause we said kind of despise each other, I think. But I actually helped him become a better dog fan. He always was I put it like this. He always was a 100% Bulldog fan. It ain't like he was a horrible person, but he was very defensive about Georgia. If he had anything questionable about Georgia, he ain't like that. Which I get it, like you know, but he learned to tone it down, and it actually helping him grow. And I'm glad to see him grow because that's what it's all about. It's kind of crazy. Uh, some of the comments people saying Big Orange actually me and him follow each other. But you like these stats are all over the place. I can't figure out much anything from them. And then he like, what you having trouble following? I like that response. Like it wasn't like it usually be like, y'all, you don't know ball, but he asked them a question, and that's what's up. He said both teams seem to be masking what they got under the hood. I can't tell where this one goes. He like agreed, but the numbers for what it matter, I don't know. Say that Tennessee offense is ahead of Georgia, while Georgia defense is ahead of Tennessee. That's called that's what I'm talking about. Bulldog report, bro. Like that's how you respond to people, man. Like, he's doing a better job than I am. I would probably do because I probably like getting my feelings already. Like, what are you saying? You know? So that's what's up. The other guy said how Harvard rate and drive success calculated. He said Harvard rate is any player that isn't a tackle, pretty much tackle for loss, sack, uh, pat, PBU. I forgot what it meant. What is PBU? Do you know?
PBU,
Yeah, I forgot.
how to break up?
Pass, yeah. There we go. I was about to say pass block, fumble or interception divided by total number of defensive plays. Drive success isn't based on any drive that score field goal or touchdown. And Gracias noting amount of yard that defense has yield make me wonder about the top in their two contests. And he said with the Georgia versus Marshall is 34-29, 33-09. Tennessee Syracuse 25-29. Tennessee and East Tennessee State 25-0. Georgia average 33.45. Tennessee average 30.16. Or is that I don't know how you I ain't no big number guy, but when it comes down to stuff like how he broke it down, so I don't know. I'm not really looking to numbers that big like he do. He's a amazing guy with that. But let's look at this. Okay. Passing yard per game. Georgia passes for 240 yards. Passing yard per game for Tennessee, 352.5. We pretty much figured that, right? Like, Tennessee always going to have a high passing game. That's Tennessee. That's Tennessee identity. Passing yard allowed per game. Georgia allowed 140 per game. Tennessee, allowed 220 yards per game. Very, very interesting. Rushing yard per game, Georgia 214 per game, 0.5. Rushing yard Tennessee 252.5. Yeah, somewhat kind of close. Rushing
He have a
yard
214 yard rush.
252.5 rushing yard per game. Yeah, that's collectively though.
Oh, dude. Sorry, I was sitting here thinking that was defensive stats. That's all for my bad. Whoa.
Yeah, no.
Whoa.
Rushing
That
yard.
was my fault.
No, you good, bro. I see how they can. You kind of be like, what? Rushing yards allowed per game 61.5. Tennessee 76.0 per game. Okay, cool. That's pretty even. Turnover margin a negative 1.0. Wow, Tennessee have a 0 turnover margin. That's wow. Net points per play 0.42. Tennessee 0.55. Net yard per play 2.07. Tennessee 3 ooh, gushing 3.05. Uh it's net extra point attempt, right? I would guess so. 0.4
No,
EPA.
I'm about to look that up. I don't know what EPA.
I thought it would be unless that's defense. It could be defense. Extra point attempt. I would think that explosive.
Exceeded points added.
Exceeded.
EPA
Oh, okay.
stands for exceeded points added.
Okay, bet. 0.42. Tennessee 0.37. Success rate of 56%. Success rate of Tennessee 58%. Success rate allowed 30%. Tennessee success rate, they allowed 40%. Explosiveness is 0.96. Tennessee 1.20, of course, because they throws like crazy. Yeah. Explosive allowed 0.9 is pretty even for their explosiveness and explosive allowed. Tennessee allowed 1.01. Touchdown rate 89% touchdown rate. Tennessee got an 80% touchdown rate. Touchdown rate allowed 50%. Tennessee touchdown allowed is 85.7. Total havoc rate 16.2. Tennessee total havoc rate is 22.7. So I kind of for these stats kind of like it like make you wonder. I don't know, like man, we play Austin P and Marshall and Tennessee. At least they played Syracuse, but we don't know how good Syracuse is. So let's look at the defense versus offense. So Georgia defense versus offense, they allow 6.5 points per game. Tennessee, no wait. Points per game, 58.5. Hold a minute. I guess that would be like Georgia defense versus Tennessee. No, what would that be?
Which
Points per game.
Oh, okay. I think they're saying Tennessee's offense points per game, and that's our Georgia's defense points per game. Like that's how we giving up 6.5 points a game in our two games, while Tennessee is averaging 58.5 in their two.
That would make sense. Okay.
I think it's I think it's compared Tennessee's offense to our defense.
Okay. I can roll with that. That made more sense. 'Cause I'm looking at these numbers like whoa.
Yeah.
Yards per game, uh, 201. Tennessee averaging 605 yards per. God, that makes sense though, cause they had a crazy win. Yards per play, 3.9. Tennessee, 7.2. Third down conversion, 21.43. Tennessee is doing 65.38. Red zone efficiency, 50.0. And Tennessee is 100%. Yeah. That makes sense. Drive success rate, 0%. Tennessee is doing 55%. I guess Georgia defensive line, offensive line versus Tennessee defensive line, right? So,
Yeah.
or is that DOL, DL or OL? I guess it's OL
I think
versus. I would guess, yeah, it look like OLDL, but it's Georgia 3.5 offensive yards per rush. Let's see. Uh, oh, I see. I'm tripping. Look at that. We was reading it wrong the whole time. Georgia offense versus Tennessee defense. Georgia
yeah,
offense.
that's the
Yeah.
top one.
Yeah, so let's go to okay, all right. We getting somewhere. All right. So Georgia offense is doing 36.5 per game. Tennessee defense allowing 20.5 per game. Georgia offense is doing 454 yards per game. Tennessee defense is allowing 296 yards per game. Georgia is doing 6 yard per play. Tennessee allowing 4.2 per play. Third down conversion, Georgia's at 44.8. Tennessee defense at 24.1. Red zone efficiency, Georgia got at 88.9. Tennessee is 85.7. Dry assess rate, Georgia is 60%. Tennessee defense is at a 36%. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the same thing. And then Georgia drive success, their defense is 0%. Tennessee is 55 on offense percent. That's very interesting. Red zone, Tennessee doing at 100. Georgia is doing like something like a 50%. Teams again, third down conversion. Georgia allowing 21.43. Tennessee is doing 65.38. Okay, that's very interesting. Tennessee is doing 605 yards per game. Georgia allowing 201. That very interesting. And then Georgia O line versus Tennessee D line. Offensive line yards per rush. Georgia is doing 3.5. Tennessee is just letting 3.0. Front seven having rate allowed. Tennessee is at 42.2. And Georgia allowing 7.2. That's kind of bad. Defensive line yards, rush 1.9. Tennessee 2.5. Front seven habit rate 11.3. 12.1. Okay. Those a lot of numbers, bro. A lot of numbers. So, what do you expect? What you thinking we're gonna do?
All right. So while you've been oh, go ahead. Sorry.
As far as like Georgia, what are we expecting? Do you think Georgia's gonna throw more, or do you think we're gonna just try to run still?
I think we're gonna. First of all, let me say this. I think Tennessee has a Georgia problem, the same way Georgia has an Alabama problem. It doesn't matter where we play Bama at. We can get them. I guess it's the first time we get them at home since 2015, but we get them at home. We get them in. Heck, the SEC title game might as well be a home game for us. It's in Atlanta. Like, no matter what we do, it seems like we can just never beat them. You know, and I think Tennessee, they fall under that category when they play us. I went back while you was reading those numbers. I went back and I did some digging. So last year, this is last year's Tennessee schedule. They scored 69, 51, 71 against NC State, Chattanooga, and Kent State. And then they scored 23, 24, 28, 33 against Florida, Alabama, Kentucky, and Mississippi State. Now, in between those like 7 games I just named, they lost to Arkansas. That was that 19-14 game. And they scored Tennessee. They have this high-powered offense. You know, all they do is pass. They spread you out, you know, get you out wide, and then they'll run it up the gap and bust one for 60 on you. But against Georgia and against Ohio State, the two teams with the best defenses, they managed to score 17 points against us. And this year, their 2 games, they scored 45 on Syracuse and 72 on East Tennessee State. They're coming in with this high-powered, explosive offense again. But some way, somehow, Kirby's going to find a way to hold that offense to under 20 points. He just always does.
Yeah.
You know, like even the year they came into Athens when they were number 1, like I want to say it was the year we went back to back. We came in number 1. I don't know. That was it. That was the rain game. It rained quite a bit that game. I don't remember what the final score was. I think it was like
hail.
20, yeah. I think that final score was like 24. I don't want to say the wrong score. But anyway.
Let's see.
Anyway, that game was it was 38-10.
38-10.
38-10.
Oh my, yeah, I remember that now.
No,
Was it
No,
three?
no, that's not the right one. No, that wasn't the right one. My bad. That was the one with Joe Milton.
I was gonna say,
27-13. That's it.
it was still pretty much the same.
All yeah, pretty much. All these scores, they're held under 20 points when they play Georgia. Like they just cannot score the ball. Last year, they were up 14-0. I remember because I started panicking like, dang, this is the year they might just like get us. They came in with Nico and
Oh
it
yeah.
just looked kind of stale. And then Carson Beck had that like I think he might have broke a tackle. He took a big hit and it just kind of woke us up. And from there we just never looked back.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know what it is. There's something about this offense that just can't move the ball on Georgia's defense.
It's
They just can't.
gimmicky. It's very gimmicky, bro. Like it's
They can't. I don't know if it's just they're like spread out and like I don't like to call teams soft, but they're just like a more like a finesse team. They're not
yeah.
like a power team. Georgia, you think they want to run the ball and stop the run. Kirby, we want to run the ball and stop the run. Like every physical team always says that. Tennessee, they don't want to do that. They want to spread you out and throw the ball like 40 times and then
Yeah, they do.
hit you with these big 60-yard runs. But it just doesn't work. If you can stop that run with like a 5-man box or a 4-man box, however they play it, like you're gonna stop Tennessee. And until they prove they can score, more than 20 points, I don't care if the game's in Neyland, if it's in Athens, if it's in neutral site, like until they beat us, I don't think they will beat us. And it's kind of the same thing with us with Bama. Until we beat Bama, people are just gonna always pick Bama until we beat them.
Exactly. Exactly. Um, wait a minute. Did my what you call it run out? Like the world? I was just wait. Hold a minute. I was trying to. I can't. I guess you gotta had some notes I was gonna look at, but it's all good.
Oh
Dang.
no, we gotta get to the notes.
I know, man. The note is not there. I gotta pay for it. Like I don't know. Something going on with it.
Send this picture to my girlfriend.
I was trying to figure out this injury update.
She never
Okay, the
believes me.
availability. So Ernest Green is probable, and one guessing is questionable. Kirby said both those guys showed good progress yesterday. I really like the way both of them look. I like the reps they took. They'll take more reps today and see where they are. They got some to make good. We got to make good judgment today and tomorrow are physical days for us, so we can get after it and we'll find out where they are. We guessed out. Georgia started Michael Unai. And they rotated Dontrell Glover. Okay, so sound like they're not so much like they're not so much from I had to sneeze. It looked like they're not
No,
so
bless
much
you,
appreciate. It looked like they're not so much like 100%. Tennessee cornerback Jeremiah McCrory and Ricky Gibson are out. Oh, but Boo Carter playing, so it don't make no sense. It don't make no. It make a
Hey, Boo
different.
Carter playing?
Yeah, I think he is. Cause say Tennessee cornerbacks Jermon McCory and Ricky Gibson are out. I don't see nothing about no Boo Carter. Yeah, yep, yep. I thought Boo Carter was out.
I did too.
I think he's playing though. Let's see. Um, yeah, he's playing. He's playing. But it's only one guy. I don't care. I think, like you said, like that offense. I don't know. I feel like Tennessee gonna do something a little bit different. They're gonna try to play some football against us. I I wouldn't be shocked if they try to do something a little bit different this time. You know, after these years that they and I feel like I don't know about y'all, but man, I feel like Tennessee offense has slowed down significantly. They used to like I'm talking about they used to do no huddle so quick, like so quick. It was just straight up like right after the ball had been thrown or run, like they hurry up and get to the line real quick and boom. Like it's literally like a whole 2 minute drill the whole game. And I feel like they slowed that down a little bit. They slowed it down because there was, I mean, yeah, they was beating people with that offense, but when you playing somebody like Georgia, you gotta slow it down a little bit because you're gonna gas your player out, and Georgia's the type of team that will slowly beat you down.
Yeah. Like I said, until Tennessee beat us, like I'm not too worried about them.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
almost feel the same way. I almost feel the same way, but I'm a lot more worried with like Texas. Like until Texas beat us, like I'm not worried about Texas. Like until they prove they can just line up and beat us, like
yeah.
I'm
See,
not worried about them.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm questionable when it comes down to Tennessee because I'm more questionable. I'm not. I ain't worried about our defense as much. I'm just skeptical about the offense. Like, and it's crazy because I shouldn't be based on the fact that how we. I mean, look how Gunner starting to look good with a less talented team last year against Texas and Notre Dame. This year he have a better like talented like it's the team is way more talented than last year team. The wide receivers and the tight end, like I don't see why he can't be like the man. You got all the help in the world. The offensive line isn't they're not horrible. They just need to gel together. It's not like a horrible offensive line, but I mean they did look kind of questionable. But at the same time, when you look at the old film, but have you looked at some Brooke Austin film?
Man, I haven't watched anything this week. Gosh, I've been so like
You gotta watch it.
busy with.
You gotta watch it. He was talking about how the offensive line actually playing a lot better than what people are thinking.
What it seems. Yeah, I figured it's probably like Gunner just not letting the ball drip.
That's it. That really was his main issue. He was like, Gunner, man, you gotta take some shots. He's like, Gunner, you
Yeah,
gotta
because
take some shots.
I know like even the who do we play? Oh, Austin P. Like the Austin P game, like I know they were calling up plays to get people open to take shots, but he just probably wasn't letting it rip. And then people be like, "Oh, Bobo does this call screens and check downs and all this stuff." But like, I'm like, I know he's out there calling plays. He's just not letting it rip. Like, and
And
even Carson Beck, his first year he started when we played like the lesser teams, like he was still throwing the ball around.
true, true. I just you know when we look at checkdowns, honestly, like there was people wide open, and Gunner was checking it down. So the check downs really is on Gunner, and like there's some plays where we're like, oh, there's one of them screens, but like he said something. He said we take what they give us, and the screen was like literally what they were giving us. They were playing zone. Like you run a screen, you should tear that zone defense up. And yeah, I don't know what was going on. Like it just teams was kind of lined up kind of weird. They were doing a little weird things with that zone defense. It was like, yeah, but as far as like, we need to get the tight end the ball more too. We just need to
Yeah,
get him the ball more.
I think tomorrow you're gonna see a lot more Gunner Stockton in the run game. I
Hmm.
think you're gonna see a lot more of Oscar Delp and Lawson Lucky as tight ends. I think tomorrow you're gonna see a lot of like using the middle of the field. Because
Got
if you look, we haven't been using the middle of the field. Everything's been
you know,
like
outside.
short and just nothing's been middle of the field. So I think they're gonna use definitely those tight ends running across the middle of the field.
We obviously got the running backs. Like obviously, I believe we can run the ball. It just the the creases are there. It's there. Our running backs just need to take take the
Yeah,
creases. They need to take the cutbacks. Like there's plays where
yeah,
Nate Frazier he get the ball and he's not bounced on the outside, but like Brooke Austin said, well, it's because a lot of time people was like, get 30 yard, get dirty yard, get dirty yard. Like you need to get dirty yard. Well, he's doing it now. Okay, now we're like, hey, you need to bounce out some more. So it's just like become an all around back pretty much. That's the thing. And
hold on to the daggone football.
please
That's the
do.
thing with Nate Frazier. Hold
Yeah,
on to the daggone football.
please do. Don't fumble this game. I say if he fumble, bro, like take him out. I'm sorry. If he fumble, take him out for like 2 series. Like until you learn how to hold on to the ball, you're out for 2 series. Not 1 series, because Kirby already done that. Next it'll be 2 series, and just keep going from there. But Dwight Phillips can be a guy. Let's go to the breakout players. So offense, I'm gonna say I want to say Dwight Phillips, but I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna say Branch.
Zachary Branch.
Yeah, I was gonna say Noah Thomas because we haven't been giving him the ball much. I
Yeah.
think Branch. You said middle of the field. That's all Branch, bro. That's
You gonna
Branch.
say Branch? I'm gonna kind of take a cop out here. I'm taking two players, and it's the two players I just talked about: Lawson Lucky and Oscar Dope. I think the tight ends are gonna play a big role tomorrow.
Mm.
I think so, and I think once you get those tight ends going, then you got one with Zach Branch and
Hmm.
Kobe Young and Noah Thomas. Then it just opens everything up.
You think we're gonna see some Elias Williams? I think so.
I don't
I
know.
think so. Think about it.
If it,
What you call it? Hurt, man. Ethan Barber hurt.
yeah, then they just go to Jaden Riddell.
True.
You can't forget about Jaden Riddell.
What I want to know why would they play Ethan Barber more? What is it? What was they using him for? Maybe his blocking skill. I know they were using him a lot more. Like that's one player I didn't expect to play that early on to the season. To be honest.
Yeah. Oh no, tomorrow I don't think you see as many. Like I don't. You're not gonna see as many people rotate tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like unless the game gets out of hand, you're gonna ride your big dog. Like Kobe Young, Noah Thomas, Zach Branch. As much as I hate to say it, Dylan Bell.
Dylan Bell. You know they're gonna throw
Yeah,
Dylan Bell a screen. Hey,
Dylan Bell.
this may be his get back game. For some reason, he tend to do pretty well versus Tennessee.
He does, but I think this game you got to get Noah Thomas, Kobe Young, those boys. They got to get the ball.
Yeah.
They got to get the ball. They have to.
Defensive
Like
wise,
it's
this is Elijah
deep,
Griffith. This is Elijah Griffith game. No, 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 no,
right? You
no.
know what?
Ellis Robinson. Ellis Robinson get a pick, bro. Tell me he don't.
Again, 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row, I can see it. I'll say that was it. Raylan Wilson's been getting all the love for how he's been playing, but this is a CJ Allen game. CJ Allen
CJ
lives
Allen.
some games like this.
He really do.
He lives some games like this.
He really do. Them safety's gonna be challenged, bro. Like the DB is gonna be challenged. That's why I said Ellis Robinson get him one. This is the game that Ellis Robinson solidify his starting position. This game, he love it. He love it. He love. This is like this man is fiending for this. I know he is. They don't call him Ellis Island for nothing.
Yeah, another key player in this game who can easily get pulled fast if he struggles early. Jonell Girl.
Oh yeah.
He's good in the run game, but he's gotten a lot better in the passing game. But he can easily get pulled quick. Like I don't know if you remember, but last year when we played them, like Julian Humphrey started. I think he might have gave up a DPI, or he might have got beat deep. I can't remember which one it was, but they yanked him as soon as that happened.
Yeah.
They're like, nope. They went on Daniel Harris for the rest of the game. So if you can't cover these guys one-on-one, if you can't be in good position, like Kirby's gonna pull your butt fast in this game.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're gonna learn who can swim. You know, we're gonna learn who can swim out there.
I think the defense line gonna do an amazing job this game. I feel like some pressure coming. I feel like some ultimate pressure coming from the defensive line. I can see Elijah Griffith get a sack. I can see most definitely Gabe Harris. This is gonna be when we're gonna be like, wait, Gabe Harris is a dog.
And Christian Miller. Like
Yeah, Christian
I
Miller.
think
Yeah,
you're gonna see a lot of 52 and 90 in the game together this game.
yeah. I wouldn't be shocked to see Jonell, not Jonell, but Joseph Adunye. Your mic went out.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be.
Oh wait, it's working now.
Oh my bad.
Oh no, you get. You saying what now? He what?
Who's we talking? Oh, Justin Jr. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna be in the game a lot.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm excited to see what these boys do. I'm gonna be down there in the country outside of Athens watching the game at my uncle big cookout. I'm talking about it's gonna be lots of food. I mean, I'm kind of tired of traveling to go see games. I've been in Athens 3 weekends in a row for all the Georgia games. I don't think I have watched a Georgia game. I haven't watched a Georgia game at home yet. Like
Yeah.
I watched the first game at my mom's house. I watched the second game. Uh, I watched the second game. Like I went there. I went to the game itself. So now I'm going back down there to watch the third game, and then we got a bye week, and of course. My mom is
Yeah,
thinking about doing something for the Alabama game. I'm like, I'm never home for the game. Like, I kind of want to be comfort at my house, just chilling. But I ain't turned down free food.
Never.
Yep, not no good old just grill food. Yeah, I'm not turning that down.
Yeah.
But with that being said, that is it for us today, and we will be having K Rocks on with us tomorrow post game video. We are most definitely hopping on that. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Do you think what do you think Georgia's going to do in this game? What you expect and what you want to see? But other than that, we are out. Go
Final score
Dogs.
prediction.
Oh yeah.
What's your final score? What's your final score?
Final score. Boy, this is tough. Uh, 31 to 14.
Ours is similar. Mine, I was gonna go 31 to 13.
Yeah, it's gonna be something around that area. I feel like Tennessee
As soon
gonna.
as you said 31,
I feel like Tennessee gonna come out like at least with a one like they do, pop out hot, then fizzle down.
mm-hmm.
But this is a different quarterback, bro. This ain't the same type of quarterbacks they've been having, so we'll see.
Those dudes accurate, but the best thing is like minus the like Javon Buller and Malachi Starks and Laster. Like I feel like this might be our best DB group, so we're
Oh
in good
yeah,
shape back there.
yeah, absolutely. But all right, man, sounds good. We'll see everyone tomorrow. Go Dogs.
Uggs.